are 3 lesser known but great features of the Sundar Gutka application by Khalis Foundation. If you click on the settings icon in the top right hand corner, you'll see many different options and settings that are available. Today I want to look at Larivar mode, which you can toggle on and off like this, but in addition to that there's the Larivar Assist. So let's see how it looks like without Larivar mode on. If you go to Japji Sahib, we'll notice the words are padshad, meaning they have been spaced apart separately. So if we go back to the settings and turn on Larivar mode like this, and we come back to Japji Sahib, now we see the words are all chained together, just like the way Guru Sahib wrote in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. The words that are a different color are there because I have Bishram's mode on, which shows us where to pause when reading the Gurbani. Now we'll go back to our settings again, and this time we'll turn on Larivar Assist. When I turn on Larivar Assist, it makes it easier to read Larivar Bani because it highlights every other word in a slightly different color, a slightly different shade. In this case, since I have dark mode, I have white and a shade of gray on black. This makes it easier to read, but it's still in Larivar and helps us get used to and make the transition easier from spaces to these different colors, and hopefully slowly towards no Larivar Assist mode at all, reading Gurbani the way it was originally written. The second feature I'd like to show us today is called paragraph mode. So when you have paragraph mode on, like I had earlier, you'll notice the podiyan are separated, like we have the first podi, the second podi, the third podi, written in paragraphs, kind of how you see in most gutke. But if you go back to the settings and you turn paragraph mode on and come back, this separates each line, each set of words onto their own line. So they're all spaced apart, which makes it slightly easier to read, but a lot more scrolling. So I would recommend this view for a Bani that you're not as comfortable with, that you're reading for the first time and you want to slowly be able to see each line. Whereas if you have Nitnem memorized and you're looking at it very quickly, and you don't necessarily need to scroll as much and see every line slowly one by one, you can go to the settings and turn that paragraph mode on so you can see more in less space. The third feature I would like to talk about today is the auto scroll feature. The auto scroll feature allows you to press play and have the Bani continue to scroll up by itself. And you see that down here with this pause and play button. When I press play, you'll notice the words start moving up slowly by themselves. The number in the bottom right corner tells us the speed. So depending on how quickly we want to read our Path, if we're singing or listening to Path or a Bani, or if we're reading it quickly, we can adjust the speed right here along the bottom. And you'll notice as I move the slider towards the right, it gets faster and faster. And this allows you to not have to keep scrolling the whole time. You can just put your phone on a stand, you can hold it in your hand, and you can just read and do your part that way as it slowly scrolls up for you. Then you can press the pause button on the bottom, or at any time if you tap and hold the screen, it will hold the position right where you are. And you can still scroll it up or down and adjust it if you need to, and then you let go and it will continue scrolling. So that's the auto scroll feature all the way at the bottom, a very handy and useful feature. And those are 3 lesser known but useful features of the Sundar Gutka application. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.